There are a couple of options for opening this spreadsheet up in your current version of Excel. Now, depending on your privileges, you may or may not see both of these. If you're viewer only, in other words, if you were set up with your SharePoint permissions to be view only, if you recall, this is where if you go into Site Settings, this is where you can go and set up what the different permissions are. This is a listing of those permissions. But in any case, if you're logged on as a SharePoint user who has view only permission, then the only thing you're going to see is Open Snapshot in Excel. It's a limited view of this. You cannot see the formulas themselves. You can see the results, you can see the values, but not the formulas. And Microsoft does that so that you have an option to show people results without giving up your intellectual property rights, the actual formulas that you're using in your calculations. Now you can also choose the Open in Excel, which has the effect of simply opening this up in the rich client. You can do all the normal things you'd like to do with the spreadsheet and then save it back, and anybody who has got access to the modifications to that are going to be seen by anybody who has access to that SharePoint web part page. Now, with regard to updating, you can choose Update and Calculate Workbook, and we will recalculate everything on here. You can also choose Reload. You may need to do that if this times out on you. And then finally, you can just go into Parameters here and change the start and end time. And changing that start and end time will change that's going to automatically force an update. So let me show you an example. Let me go back with, let's say we have a start time of Wednesday, end time of Friday. When I click on Apply, that's going to go ahead and change this and, of course, force an update. Now, the same thing will occur if you've got some kind of a web part connection that's forcing a change to the spreadsheet.